Okay, we're here at that park where I dug up that toasted nickel, V-nickel, from who knows when. Couldn't even get the date off of it. So we're back, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up some of those other signals that just got too dark to dig that other night. So here we go. Okay, we're back in the woods again, and I'm not in the same spot as before. I haven't found it yet. It's so wooded. There's not too many landmarks that can get me there, but I also didn't really try. I just walked for like 5 minutes, and I just found a little clearing here that looks like it might be good, and sure enough, I got a signal. So we're going to dig this and see what it is. Okay, right here, getting 40, 38, 53. I think there's two things here, 46 at one point, and then here, something that's barely audible. So let's do this one first, but it says 10 inches down, so 8 or 10 inches down, I don't know, with this little shovel that I have. No, now it's 6 inches, 41. Alright, I'm going to dig this. 6 inches, 41, I can do that. Alright, that was too deep, I wasn't finding it, but right here, I'm getting 40, 43, 47, but I'm getting it from here all the way to here. So it might be some kind of a metal rod or something, but it's only like 4 to 6 inches down, so I'll try it. Foil. Okay, here's a really clear 23, 24, which is probably not anything good, but then again, we're in the middle of the forest, so I want to see what that is. Take a look at what the ground looks like here. It's all cracked like the desert, but it's really moist. That's what it's like under all these leaves in this whole area. I have a feeling this might just be like a tin can or something. Listen. Okay, whatever it is, it's in here. Oh, and it's here. What is it? Ah. It's some kind of a staple. And here's another piece of the staple. So that's all it was. I learned my lesson. No more digging 27s. I'm going to stick with the high signals. Okay, found another one. 42 this time, so this should be better. Here it is, 40, 45, 42, right there, 42. Alright, see what this is. Could be a shotgun shell. I found a couple of those last time I was here, and I think it was in the same range. Thought I would pick it up with the pinpointer. I guess not. I just found more foil, but I don't think that's what was. I don't think that's what the signal was. I think that was what was masking part of the signal. So I'm going to keep digging. Well, apparently that was what the signal was. So, all right, 42 to 47, and it ended up being some foil. So I'm going to move on. Two signals right next to each other. This one's 43, 47, and here 53. At one point it said 80. Now it's saying 53, 50. 8 inches down, 52. Which could be a nickel. Just said 74. Alright, I'm going to dig this. It's getting dark. Yeah, it was a shotgun casing. Back, whatever. 56 is what it finally rang up as. Okay, so this shell head stamp was unusual to me because I've never seen one that was this big. The ones that I usually see are small, like that. So I could make out here where it says arrow, and here on the right side where it says 12, and on the left side it looked like it also said 12, but as it turns out that's not a 1, 2, that's actually the capital letter N and then a small O with a line under it, like this. So I thought that this was another 2, but it's actually 12 is on this side, and that's just the N-O, and I thought the O was a fancy 2, but it's not. So if we look at it again, we can see on the top here, it looks like it just barely says UMC. And if we look at the side here, you could see that it says, again, here, UMC, and then here it starts to say Remington. And then it flakes apart. But you can see there, Remington. So, quick Google search. And this is what they used to look like right here. That's a lot of brass or copper or whatever they're made of. So here, this isn't the one, but here it's got the number 12 arrow, but here it says Rem UMC. Mine just said UMC. So there's a cool website that I found here, headstamps.x10.mx, and it's got all different types of head stamps, and it looks like the one that I'm talking about is one of these. UMC Company, arrow, there's the NO, the number sign, right there if you look. And it also mentions that some of them are non-magnetic and some of them are magnetic. So I'm kind of curious to see if mine is magnetic or not, but the date range they're giving here is 1901 to 1910. So first let's see if it's magnetic. For example, this one says brass height is low. This one says brass height is high. And then it says that there's no design around the outside on this one. This one has dashed lines going around on the outside. Okay, so let's just see how my head stamp responds to a magnet. Okay, this is a pretty strong magnet that I have here. I'll show you how strong. Let's see. See if this picks up. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I'm not grabbing the knife. See that? I'm just holding the magnet, and that's picking up a pretty big knife. So, let's see what happens with this. Nothing. Oh! Barely. Here, nothing. Here. Yeah, it actually is around the bottom edge. Let's try a different angle. Look at that. Here, no. Nope. Here, yes. So it's slightly magnetic. Quickly, just to check these other ones that I found. No. 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 It's only this guy on the bottom edge. So, I don't know if that counts as non-magnetic or partially magnetic. I mean, it is a little bit magnetic. This is the only one here. Right there. Head, primer, and cap appear to be the same metal. Brass height is high, no design around the outside. Well, it's also got a little circle around that part. And this has a circle too. It does have a circle around the part where the pin hits. So that could very well be. That says UMC Company though. I don't think this one says UMC Company. UMC Co. Well, maybe it does. No. No. I just see a U, an M, and a C. This last picture is a little blurry, but that's probably what it would have looked like. Because you can see how it says Remington there, and it said Remington, UMC Remington on the side, so that's probably what this once was. And it's really falling apart. You know, I barely cleaned this. I didn't want to clean it too much, but it's almost like it's copper coated with something else, or brass coated with some layer that's just coming off. I mean, I guess that's what happens after 100 years. But so early 1900s. Now this other one that I found the other day that said Nitro Club. It turned out that does say Nitro Club. I looked that one up as well. And that one's actually late 1800s. So that was kind of cool, and that explains why those are really falling apart. And then I found a few more that I couldn't get anything off of, but you see how they're really falling apart. I don't want to flake this stuff off, because I don't think flaking this off is going to help me read what's stamped on there any better, necessarily. It's almost like the layers of metal are starting to flake off, so I don't want to damage it any more than it already is. I mean, just even now as I'm picking them up and placing them down, they're falling apart. So this one definitely says something else. I'm not sure what this one says. It looks like it says West up there. I'm not that familiar with head stamps, so I don't know. This might be obvious to someone else. So you can see here, just as I put them down, they're just kind of flaking apart. Little bits of green patina copper coming off of it. So that's it. I got a date on this unusual shotgun shell head stamp, which I've just never seen one this big before. So at least now I know. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Before I forget, here are the Nitro Clubs, and there's the date, 1894 to 1910, or yeah, 1894 to 1910, because it says Nitro Club and not just Nitro. So that one that was falling apart is a little older than that arrow. Thanks for watching.